ugly lessons, you get me? Hard lessons, you get me? I don't joke with the lessons, you get me? Real blessings, fam.
Family, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode of Unique Sessions. Been releasing some for a few weeks now, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. The next one, to be honest, I try and make it as personal as possible, the topics I discuss, because I take from things I get from, life conversations, family members, just things that I pick up on or things that I've experienced myself. So I know for a fact if I'm going through it, somebody else is as well, which is why I like sharing these topics with people. So yeah, the next one I want to point out today is well, not point out, but the next topic, the title of this episode is Walk Your Own Path. Walk Your Own Path. That's the title, Walk Your Own Path. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it's something that I've had to deal with for a good few years now, in terms of walking your own path, not just in terms of, to be honest, in every aspect, living your life. Living your life. People live according to other people's expectations too much. And that, I think, if you have to live according to somebody's expectations, you're living according to what somebody says, how somebody says you should live, then that means you're not really living the life that you're supposed to live. For example, we all have family members, we have friends, we may have dreams that we don't share with people because they won't fully understand the vision, the idea, the direction. They may see that it's important, but either they don't believe you can achieve it, or because it's not their vision, they're never going to value it as much as you. God gave you the vision, the direction. Too many people are afraid to walk down a path that they can see. But I remember reading a post on social media sometime that says, don't expect people to understand the vision that God gave to you. Like, if it's your vision, you can share it with people, but if it's the vision that was given to you, that means you have a responsibility to fulfill that. And if you need to fulfill that, the only way that you can fulfill it is by walking your own path. In order to fulfill it, you must walk down the direction that will ensure that you fulfill it. And do not expect others to see the vision God has shown to you. If God has given it to you, He may share with other people so they catch the vision and kind of understand an aspect of the importance, and they may want to walk with you. Or maybe they have a vision that's similar, and because of that, they'll walk in line with you. But at the end of the day, never forget that it's your unique vision. It's your specific vision. So you must get it done. It's important. It's not good to take another vision, a dream, something that you see value in, to the graveyard just because of other people's opinions. And that may mean you may have to conduct yourself differently, arrange your life differently, live contrary to how other people want you to live. Now, it's important that I put this here. I'm not saying live in a way that make your children and your spouse go insane and despise you because you're no longer valuing them. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have a vision, it's important that you work to get it done, especially if you know that it's an important one that may support humanity, no matter how crazy it is, because people told the Wright brothers they were nuts for trying to build a flying machine. Now everybody's flying. In fact, people can't wait to be going on holidays on planes these days. So that shows how much of a change can happen from when people follow the vision that they're given, despite what everyone says, despite what circumstances said. If you genuinely know that you have something important, it's important that you walk your own path to get there. It's your path. It's your story. It's your direction. It's your life. It's important that you do it. Listen, if you let other people's opinions blur the vision you have been given, then you will never be able to fully see the vision yourself. If you let other people's fears, other people's doubts, other people's insecurities, people's inability to see the value of it, and sometimes it's not their fault. A lot of people have the best intentions, but if it's yours, I have a vision, I have a dream, I have a direction. I know for a fact it's a vision that I've been given and I'm working to build it. The truth is, I don't share it with everybody. I don't, because I know that not everybody will understand it. And over time, I've also learned that, mate, you don't really want discouragement. I get discouraged. If I listen to too much negativity, too many naysayers, it's going to affect me. I'm a person. I'm a human being like you and me. I'm not Superman out here, You get me? So it's important that you protect your dream and do what you need to do to make sure that it's effective. There's something I always say is, it doesn't mean that you excite your family and your loved ones from your dream. It just means that you celebrate the successes with them. But when it comes to the grind and the hardship, they may not need to be involved in that bit. build in silence. Do what you need to do to get there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to see every aspect of the grind, because then all that will do is reinforce their doubts about it anyway. But if you know that it's worthwhile and necessary and you keep moving on your grind, then when you're successful, you can share that with them. Let them enjoy that. Don't put it in the, rub it in their faces and that, like, I told you so and all that. Like, come on, we all have all these Africans, uncles and dads and so on. If you're not African, you may understand what I'm talking about when it comes to traditional ways of thinking, where, you know, you tell them a dream, they laugh at it, they don't see the importance, they may even discourage you, but as soon as you make something of it, they're crossing their legs amongst their friends saying, yes, that's my son, that's my nephew, I always knew he'd be something special. They don't talk about the times they dissed and discourage you. You don't need to rub it in their face, man. Just move with grace, you get me? And I know for a fact that everybody's got a dream and a vision. So many people have dreams and visions, things that they see as important, but they don't share because they feel that people may not value it. But the truth is, sometimes you have to show people the value before they value it, because it's coming from you. Now, the 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7, for we walk by faith, not by sight. A vision is something that has not happened yet, but we can imagine it. We must hold on to our faith so that it comes into full fruition. It's a vision. It's not tangible yet. You may know the building blocks. Along the way, you may get people to help you build it, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's something that can be seen yet. Let's not forget airplanes, fighter jets, jumbo jets, all these aircrafts that exist now at one point didn't exist. In fact, people thought people were nuts for even thinking, you're trying to fly, what's wrong with you? But people fly now. People fly now. And trust me, I'm pretty sure the internet, the guy that invented the internet, forgot his name, but I heard his name once. Now look at it. When he first made it, I'm sure people laughed at it, there were naysayers, but now look at it. There's so many things that in our lives now. Mobile phones, somebody thought of the concept and started working towards it. There's many things that somebody had a vision about, but had the gusto to just move forward and get it done. And I'm saying it to you now, don't ever think your vision is small. Well, if you want to be a hairdresser, if you want to be a sprinter, if you, I don't know, want to create a different type of sauce. Now, I love my sauces, ketchup, brown sauce, mustard, all them things. I love condiments. So you already know I got your back all day if you're thinking about a new type of sauce. Whatever it is, just go for it. Go for it. It's your path, it's your direction. It's great if people believe and trust it, but not all the time. I'm just doing this to encourage you because I see the value in people's dreams. I really like it. I enjoy it. Just go for it. The 2 Corinthians 5:7-10 says, no, 5:7-10, what am I talking about? 2 Corinthians 5:10, it says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive what is due for what he has done in the body, whether good or evil. Mate, this is to my Christians again to know what I'm talking about. We all have talents. Don't bury your talent in the dirt. Don't do it. Use it. Do what you need to do with it as a steward and just get the work done. We have a responsibility to walk down the journey we have, because we've been assigned to it if we have the vision for it. This life comes and goes very quickly. Stick with the God-given path that you have been given and do not listen to naysayers. And I'll leave you with that one. Just go for it. Walk your own path. My name is Unique Creation. Hope somebody's been encouraged by this, and I'll see you at the next one. Much love. Bless.
You get me? Hard lessons. You get me? I don't joke with the lessons. You get me? Real blessings, fam. Took losses but never lost myself.